After working 5 years in America as a technikais orthoped, I moved to Latvia in 2015. I came here with a passion to serve people affected by disability, specifically those with limb loss requiring prosthetic care. Starting out, I helped friends of friends from my small workshop in the back of my car. But I quickly realized that my passion, my previous experience, and my small mobile workshop were not enough to meet the requirements and standards of Latvia to practice in a regulated profession. So, in 2022, Design to Live Ortopēdija was established in Cesis. Since then, we have met and exceeded all requirements and standards that Latvia requires to have a prosthetic care center. My name is Katie Leatherwood. I am a certified prosthetist orthotist, or technikais orthopeds. We have and also the director of Design to Live Ortopēdija. We are the only fully digital prosthetic care center in Latvia. We implement fully digital technology to make our prosthetic limbs, from 3D scanning, 3D design, and industrial 3D printing, all the way to the final prosthetic being 3D printed. For those of you who are interested, we use a pellet printer that is in our office, and then for our final prosthetic, we use powder-based printing through a third party. 3D technology, fully digital prosthetic care, enables us to have very efficient, very accurate prosthetic care that can be expedited for the patient. We also collaborate with our nonprofit, Design to Live Biedrību. Design to Live Ortopēdija operates as a social enterprise. To do this, this enables us to be able to help our patients in a much expedited time manner. So in Latvia, the average wait time from the amputation until government funds a prosthetic is 6 to 8 months. We see that that's a long time. A lot of problems can happen during this time. And so instead of waiting, we provide our patients with a trial prosthesis within 1 month after amputation. We're able to do this because it's provided as a donation from Design to Live Biedrību. This is our unique niche, our unique workflow that we're able to do and benefits the patient. So as I said, I did not come to Latvia to be an entrepreneur, to make a business. I'm kind of an accidental entrepreneur, one very unexpected. But because I'm in this situation now, I won't share with you business principles or anything like that because I still have a lot to learn. So I will focus on just some key aspects that we have focused on as a small business that has helped us to get to where we are today. So focus your efforts. I could come and do prosthetics and orthotics and spinal. There's a lot of things that can be done in my industry. But instead, I've chosen to focus our full efforts and resources and knowledge only in providing prosthetic care. So we aim to provide the highest quality, patient-focused prosthetic care. This allows us to really pay attention to details, not only details of the prosthetic limb, but also details of everything about our business, from what the patient first sees when they come into the office to how do our patient forms look to the patient. All these really small details, we think, make a really big difference to the patient. If a patient comes to me and wants something that is outside of prosthetic care, I will refer them to other colleagues in other practices. And so networking has become very important in our practice as well. Having a focus on only prosthetic care has also helped us to be more efficient. For our final prosthetic that we make out of powder bed fusion, we don't have this printer. We're a very small business. We have limited funding, and this printer is very expensive. And so we outsource this final prosthetic, which enables us to have the highest quality prosthetic, but without any upfront cost or any additional things that come with having a powder bed printer. Our team, I've found that having people around me that support me and encourage me is very important, but also having those same people that will keep me accountable for when I make crazy ideas that may not seem so right. So we have a very small team, 3 of us, David and Christina. They are both from Ukraine. They both wear prosthetic limbs. And so we have a very unique and very diverse team. But we think this is what kind of helps us make us who we are. We recognize each other's abilities are very different, but we can add to the business because of that. Having trust and respect with each other at all times is very, very important and has gotten us to where we are today. Integrity. Everything we do in our business is built on integrity. The quote here says, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is looking. This is so important. That is from paying taxes to paying our employees appropriately, just being fully transparent in not only our practices, but our finances. This allows us to be fully accountable to our patients, to our doctors, our funding sources, and the state of Latvia. And so we strive to have a very ethical practice, so there's no question as far as what we're doing or how we're doing it. We do what we say, and we say what we do. Humble confidence. We like to think that we're the best, but we also know that we have a lot to learn. Because 3D printing and digital technology is rather new in the prosthetic field, it's an ongoing process of changing and adapting and even getting better. And so we know that we always need to be looking for opportunities to improve our skills in the 3D printing, but also in the patient care. One really important thing that we've found that has really helped us is having a team of mentors. We're very blessed to have a group of people who have really invested into our business and myself personally in investing their time, their knowledge, and their expertise. This is a pivotal reason why we have advanced so much in our 3D technology so quickly, is because of these mentors. Human touch. So most of what we do, we center it around technology, with the 3D printing, the technology of the prosthetic limb. But really, our main focus is to provide very patient-centered prosthetic care. Yeah, the technology is cool, it's important, but what matters the most is how that patient feels. And so we really focus to not only have physical care in the form of a prosthetic, but also whole person care. And that includes prosthetic as physical, spiritual care, as well as emotional care. And so we don't only want to be the prosthetic leg maker, but we want to build a deeper connection with our patients and help them further, more than just with a prosthetic limb. We're able to do this also with our social enterprise. Having our partnership with our nonprofit, biedrība, it allows us to help patients that may not have the funding, that don't qualify for government care. We have a project, Mission Ukraine, which is actively bringing patients from Ukraine to Latvia to provide prosthetic limbs at no cost. But even in Latvia, we have cases when sometimes the patient just doesn't have the funding or doesn't qualify. We still will help this patient. And so we're able to do that because of our social enterprise model, but also because that's why we do our job. It's not about the bottom line. That's where I could learn some things about business, but it's about the patient. And so that's really why we do it. Know your why. As our business got bigger, more recognized, we realized more people started to be more interested in what we were doing. They wanted to partner. They wanted to come together with us. But that also created more questions, more opportunities to kind of get pulled away from the original reason of what we were doing. And so we're very thankful. As a team, we really did not move, or have not, from our original why. Why are we doing what we're doing? Why did we originally get into the prosthetic business? The why for Design to Live Ortopēdija is to provide physical hope in the form of a prosthetic limb, while also sharing the eternal hope that we have in Jesus Christ in a very personal way, in a very authentic way, so that we can build those relationships with our patient. So it's been, as I said, an accidental journey into entrepreneurship, but one that we're very thankful for. And we look forward to new adventures and new opportunities to provide the best care possible for our patients. Thank you.